And we are live. Good evening, good evening. Happy Tuesday to everyone out there. It is my pleasure and privilege to be here with these two extraordinary individuals. First, the grandfather and one of the founders of the up and coming legendary house of Dumure Versailles. And over here with the legendary legend himself, overall father Bricks. How are you?
Good, we good.
We good.
Okay, so let's get right into it. This Saturday at Club Amazura in Jamaica, Queens, New York, we have your first house ball. Let me take it to Bricks because you wasn't on the last call. How do you feel? This is your first house ball as an overall father, correct?
Yeah, so this is my first house ball, making a debut into a position at the top of the throne. So I'm excited. Definitely, had a little nerves to it, but at the end of the day, I already know what I'm capable of. So I'm gonna take that and move with it.
Now, Bricks, you being part of other houses and on your journey and leading to here, what would you say has been the best experience about being a demure beside and the overall father of the house?
Sheesh. The difference, I'll say, with being a DMV, I love the family aesthetics. Granted, I built family bonds in other houses that I have been in. DMV is different. And I think it's because the fact that we do stick to ourselves. It's not a lot of different energies going on inside the household. So I do enjoy it. I enjoy being around them. That's what makes me hype about going to a bar, is being around my family. Been in a position, I really don't look at the title part, to be honest with you. I just kind of move. I've always been that person. I'm a natural born leader. So a title has never really been like a big thing that I point out to me. It's just all about being able to do what I'm able to do.
I love that. And Alvernian, you've founded houses, you've thrown many a balls. How do you feel in regard to this weekend, to this milestone, the 5 year milestone of the House of Jamaica Versailles?
I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I'm honored. A lot of hard work and stress went into putting this together. Of course, I've given balls for 30 plus years. And usually I get balls alone. So when you're having a house ball, it's different because you work with different people. Well, we worked well so far together. Um, Me and Lala, we sat down and mapped these categories out real good, to give the community something different that they don't see at every ball. And of course, people wanted to have their own ideas, but Aaliyah was really stricken on having this Hall of Mirrors thing. And a lot of people didn't understand what the Hall of Mirrors was. So I told them you have to do your research, and stuff. But yeah, it's been a thrilling, fun ride with them. I'm excited to see the people come out and support. The people that don't come out and support, we know how to move with them accordingly in the future when they have events. And this is that.
Well, we want to still surround with positivity for
Yeah,
everyone that
most
does come
definitely.
out.
Yeah.
What I anticipate is that it's going to be a highly contested ball. I think a lot of people are going to compete, and
Yeah.
sometimes listen, if you guys don't get thousands of people, in my honest opinion, what will make it great is that there has not been any balls in New York since pretty much our house ball. I think
Hmm.
that it'll be a great situation that as long as sometimes I think y'all both have experienced. Sometimes, as long as you have the right people there and the right people walking, you will get the best experience.
Most
And I feel
definitely.
like that's what we need to like look forward to. I think majority of the categories are pretty straightforward. It sticks with the theme of the ball. I love the Parisian theme that is attached to the name, and I think that it's pretty easy for the most part. And I think that you guys, especially from our first live, was very explanatory in how to bring it in. I
Hmm.
think that you guys are going to be fine. To be honest with you, that's just be
Yeah.
honest. Okay, so let's just go into this real quick. The ball is this Saturday again at Club Amazura in Jamaica, Queens. What time, guys, do the doors open up officially?
4 o'clock.
So 4 p.m. Be there, and how much is it to get in?
$50 for general admission, $70 for in and out. Cash only, no cash app, no Venmo. Uh, if you buy a $50 ticket and then you come back later on saying you want a $70 in and out, you will pay $70. You would not add $20 to that $50 band to make a 20. You need to buy that $70 band when you first become in, because the armbands are we have different armbands or something. So if you come in there and you're paying $20 and you get a $70 band, the people are counting that band as $70. So you need to buy your band when you first come in.
Okay.
But we got good
I
people
have
at the
my own
door.
opinion about that, but y'all know
Uh,
Avernia. Y'all know he will stick to this. So
okay.
make sure y'all know from the jump what y'all want.
Okay.
Even though he's a hard ass, but sometimes, he'll let, we know how you are, but sometimes he'll
Yeah.
let somebody, But
Okay.
make sure y'all still, you already know.
Yeah. Please
So
tell your
50
members to bring cash.
cash only, no Cash App, no Venmo, no Zelle, no Apple Pay. Cash only, please. $50 for a regular entry, 70 for in and out. And why would the people need to go in and out? Is that the smoke and things of that
The
nature, or just
smoke,
to get
yeah,
things?
for the
Okay.
smoke, or they want to get something for their cars or whatever. But or just people go out for whatever reasons. You see it at
Okay.
every ball. People in and out all night long. But yeah, of course, you can't smoke in Amazura, so you have to go outside to smoke.
Okay, so once they get into the ball, what is going to be the run of show as far as LSS and pre-show and after show and categories? What's going to be the run of show for
So
that?
we're doing a pre-show before the ball to get stuff started before LSS. So the pre-show will start around 6 o'clock, which will be a presentation with Vive Healthcare. They're doing a presentation. Will be on the screen. That's about 35, 40 minutes. And then we will do the two virgin categories. So if people are
Mm,
debuting virgins, they need to come out. They'll head the two virgin categories, open to all runway, open to all performance, and all white and gold. The Demir Versailles will be judging the virgin categories. After the virgin categories, we will have a pre-show drag show. And after the performances, they'll go straight into LSS and then Grand March.
Okay, so basically, it's to get there on time, but people still have a little time in
Yeah.
regards of traffic and things of that nature. Okay,
Hmm.
perfect. And then you guys will be doing your grand march, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then first category. Um, One question now, I have from a few people. Order of categories. When will people receive it, or will you guys be dropping the first five, or how would the order of
Well,
categories
the first, so you already know the two virgin categories are doing the pre-show.
go?
The first category of the night is the house dress code for $1,000. So if people
Great.
are coming in the ball, you should already be in your house dress code, ready to hit the floor. So if you're in a dress code that's not of the theme, then you can't compete in that. You'll just be in a regular dress code. But that's the first category. Will be the $1,000 dress code. Uh, the first five categories will probably be female figure, face for the 1,000, butch queen face, and performance as a house is like number 10 in the first half.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
And what about the main grand prize of the night? When would that be?
That is the main grand prize, performance of the house. Oh, you talking about the second grand prize? So
The
the
second
second
grand
grand,
prize.
that'll be the last category of the evening.
Okay, so they have time to get ready for that as
Yeah.
well.
Hmm.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go through the both grand prizes just for the uh last time to have any clarification. Do you want me to read it, Bricks, or do you want me to read? You want to read one, or what do you want to do?
Oh, you gotta go ahead. You got that good voice.
Listen. Uh, okay, we'll go to the performance one first. Le spectacle est bloussant. Please, my French people out there, please excuse me. I don't speak French. This evening, we invite you to witness a grand soiree where illustrious houses shall dazzle a magnificent can-can performance, adorned in opulent feathers, exquisite beading, and radiant rhinestones. Each ensemble will embody the essence of Parisian elegance and flair. Prepare to be enchanted as participants bring to life the vivacious spirit of the French cabaret, captivating us with their artistry and charm. This is not merely a performance, it is a celebration of glamour and sophistication, where the show must go on. Let the curtains rise in a night of splendor and compete to be the most exquisite production. Each house may send one group of at least five members. Production a must. Anything you want to clarify for that?
So there will be no battles. The winner will be judged on your overall production, performance, show, and everything. Give us
Mm.
a show, honey, and the best production and show will win grand prize. There will be no battling.
Is there a scoring system for that, or is it just pretty much just
Just
each judge?
each judge, yeah. So
Okay. for
Yeah.
$5,000. Production is a must. What about props?
Yeah. Anything that you need to be in a can. So it's very much almost like Moulin Rouge, you know.
Okay.
So yeah.
Grand prize number two, $5,000 Treaty of Versailles, end of war, as a house. Each house has had internal turmoil and war. Tonight, you put your differences aside for the regime. Present five of your most prestigious members, including a set of parents. They have been invited to enter the Hall of Mirrors. Each person must represent a different category, and most of all, come together for the last pose to deliver the ultimate final portrait picture. Production and props are a must. Don't forget your portrait frame. Last time Aaliyah was very exact about the portrait frame. Anything that you
Mhm.
guys want to add to that?
No, just make sure that you stick with the theme. You know, you're doing 5 different categories, so this is a French ball, so your outfits and looks should be very French. You know, and don't come out here in no black and white outfit. You know, make sure that it's French inspired. The categories.
For $5,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to one of the categories that Bricks is real legendary for, which is realness, and that is a grand prize as well. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
The open to all legend iconic realness is the male figures is 1,000, female figures is 1,000. Sponsored by you, Bricks. To all glories of France. Two new masterpieces will be joining 33 legendary paintings in the Gallery of Great Battles. Only the nobles and realness shall reign. Arrive in 1830s French fashion. Think romantic era. Again, male figures 1,000, female figures 1,000. What exactly are you looking for?
So for me, just bring that fashion, like, go back into that era, but you can add your, current fashion to it. But majority of your look should definitely be able to say, okay, that's from that era. And have fun with it. I have had people asking me about the $1,000 for the male figures and the $1,000 for female figures. A lot of people was asking questions as if they can battle for the 2,000. I did make a post the other day, and like I let people know, I'm going to have the envelopes in my hand. I have one for a male figure, one for the female figures at the end. If those two winners decide that they want to battle for that 2,000 to take it off, I will leave that up to them.
Most
But
likely they're not. Most likely they're not. I think
yeah,
they'd rather go home with something than nothing.
right, right.
Okay.
That's why I said comfortable with the 1,000, or you can put your money where your mouth is and try to win that 2,000. But I've definitely seen some previews of some looks for that category, and I'm definitely excited to see people hit the floor.
Okay, I got a question then, Bricks. If you had a choice, if you could see two people, one male figure, one female figure, that said, you know what, I'm gonna put the money back in the pot, let's battle. Who would you want to see? Give me the ultimate realness battle, male figure versus female figure that you would want to see.
Ooh, for a male figure and a female figure, I would actually want to see Deja West
Okay,
because,
Benita.
and I actually would want to see. Honestly, funny part is I want to see my pops Brandon Lavin step out. That's who I would want to see for our last battle. If I had to choose two people I can grab and say, you know what, y'all the last battle. Let me see y'all battle. Those two, because when it comes to my female figures for realness, Deja's always gonna be that one. Her and Toya, but Deja's always gonna be that one that's definitely gonna say, you know what, put that 1,000 down, and let
Mm-hmm.
and I would definitely love to see my pops come for LA and wake that up.
I think those names are great. If I had to add one more name, I think that I would put it down as a female. I would definitely think Carolina Doll. I could
Oh,
see Paris as well. Yeah, I could see her as well.
I could.
Just to put the
It's so
money in.
it's so many of them. Like I would have a list. Carolina Doll when they come to Paris, Toy,
Mm-hmm.
Deja. Hell, I would love to see Janaya come from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Janaya. I don't know why as far as Janaya Ebony. So when it comes to the female figures, it's definitely a lineup. Kiana. I wouldn't be surprised
Mm-hmm.
if came from behind the scenes. Kiana like to pop out. And even for the male figures, definitely Cash on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see Bam hit the floor. Bam kind of Uncle Bam been hiding out. I would definitely love to see him hit the floor. It's a lot of definitely male figures I would like to see as well.
Okay, great. Let's go to the best dress category. I believe last time another 200 was added to it. Correct? To make it $1,000, right,
Yes.
Alberni?
Hmm.
So best dress, an evening at Versailles, haute couture. You've been invited to dine at the magnificent palace of Versailles. Tonight, in a one-of-a-kind, exquisite French-inspired couture look, bring rich fabrics and intricate details. Male figure versus female figure versus GNC, $800. What would you like to see?
So we just looking. So one of a kind is in the flyer, so people should know that. So that means you should be getting somebody to design your outfit for best dress. So of course it's not store bought, and that's what haute couture means, one of a kind. And so the fabric, when you look at the fabric, you could tell that she spent a couple of dollars on that fabric. She didn't go down to the Walmart and buy no colorful fabric. She went and got some good fabric from Fabric Row. So very that rich fabric and attention to detail in that outfit.
Love that. And another $1,000 category I see is the urban versus high fashion streetwear, the French designer edition. Tonight, the runway transforms into the streets of Paris. But which lane will you serve? Will you embody the opulence of French high fashion, or will be the raw energy of French urban? $1,000, two trophies, correct?
Two trophies.
Two trophies. What do you guys want to see?
Very. So you have to, because a lot of people hit me up. They just thinking that they, can wear anything for streetwear. The designers must be French. It says that in the first paragraph, the French designer edition. So I want nobody coming out there and something from Italy and Hong Kong. All French designers.
Made in China.
Okay.
I believe it's the Femme Queen face or the female figure face. Is that for 1,000 as well now?
Yes.
Okay. So female figure face, with hair affair. The Queen of Illusions, Queen Marie Antoinette, was known for her bigger-than-life hair. Her wigs were a symbol of luxury and status. Tonight, we honor her legacy, and your hair will be your crown to your beautiful face. Bring the drama, the decadence, and the gown. Femme Queen versus drags versus women. $1,000 sponsored by Taj Jamaica Versailles. Pretty straightforward, but anything that you want to see?
I'm
Nope,
just
just be creative with that hair. Go all out, because that hair is when you're looking at that hair, you're just in your mind imagining that hair is the crown, and she can take that hair off, but she can't because it's her hair. So just over the top, very show stopping.
that's exactly what I want to see. I want to see somebody snatch their hair off like a crown, just be laying down bundles.
Okay.
For that category.
$1,000. Any other category that is now 1,000 or close to it that you guys would like to discuss or clarification over?
What else is it? Bazaar is $1,000.
1,000.
Okay.
About the Bazaar Garden.
I definitely want to see that.
You said Bazaar. Where is that at?
It's under fashion.
Okay, hold on.
It's right over top of high fashion streetwear.
Topiary in the Gardens. Welcome to the lush garden of Versailles, where nature is sculpted into living art. We challenge you to embody the whimsical elegance topiary. Transform yourself into a masterpiece of floral fantasy, intricate shapes, and surreal greenery. Bring the gardens to life. $1,000. I think that knowing the creativity of the people that walk this category, I think that you definitely would get what you want and what you envision. When it comes to this and like runway, as we all know, they kind of don't disappoint. They like to use the boundless imagination part of their mind to bring it to life.
Yeah.
$1,000. So again, any questions or any statements that you would like to answer or put out there for the people that attending this weekend?
Just come out, have fun, enjoy yourself, and put your animosity and rivalry on the runway.
That's the best.
Let it all out. Enjoy it's Pride Month, and just have a beautiful weekend. That's all.
Just come out and have a good time. I would tell that would be something I tell people, like, come out and have a good time. Understand that, hey, regardless of the number of attendants, we're going to give you guys a good time. We're going to give you guys a show. And we just want everybody to come out in positive energy. We know, people, you can't please everybody, but we're here to make sure we give you a good time.
Well, I think it's going to be a great weekend. For those that don't know, those do know, it's a week before Latex Ball, so this is definitely to get your feet wet before another grand stage. I feel like that this is a house ball everyone should attend and support. One thing about the House of Dumure Versailles, they have officially stamped themselves one of the houses that always bring a dress code for the last 5 years, always bring a look. And yes, let's everybody come out and support them. Again, it is at Club Amazura this Saturday. Doors open at 4. Costs $50 to get in. For ins and outs, it's $70. You heard our Vernian. Make sure you have that money. Make sure if you know what you're buying from the door, because you know he's not gonna. He will want that additional $70. And yeah, make sure everybody come out and have a great time. If any questions, please make sure you hit up Aaliyah, Bricks, or any of the Dumure Versailles. They have been very accommodating in giving people information. And if you go to the event page, they have placed pictures and references all throughout. So pretty much everything is there.
And let me touch on that one too, as far as those pictures real quick, because I know I had the people inboxing. You do not have to look exactly like pictures. Those pictures are just an inspiration of what we're asking for. You still can bring in your own interpretation, long as you somewhat look like what those images are.
Thank you so much, Bricks, and thank you, Alberni. And anything else you'd like to add before we end the call for the night?
Nope, thank you. And I'll see everybody on Saturday. I appreciate y'all.
All right. No, I see y'all at the ball on Saturday.
All right. Everybody have a good night. Thank you. And make sure you come out this Saturday for the House of Dumure Versailles first house ball.
For sure. We see you Saturday.